Greetings, class. How are you doing this Super Bowl Eve day, if that means anything, which it means nothing to me? I have made it. You are here because you're interested, you're either interested in getting into the real estate business, you're already in, and you want to make sure that you do the best you can to hire the contractor to fix up your property, either to go sell it or to fix it up and keep it. Now, I'm here. What is this behind me? Oh, checks. I'm here. I'm doing this bonus video. So what happened was, let me rewind. I'm Chris Haskins. My mission and ministry is to raise your financial literacy through real estate investing and entrepreneurship. Y'all thank my daughter Morgan that is working with us tonight. So I did a video earlier, my 21 biggest mistakes hiring a contractor over the years since 2004. I have lost hundreds of thousands of dollars hiring contractors, and I don't want you to lose money like I did. So you can download the PDF to that, and you can check that video. Okay, just go back to the channel. You can see the video. I'll put it in the video description below. You can see the 21 mistakes, all this stuff here. But I did the video, and then today, as I was going through my day, I found out that I missed a huge mistake doing hiring contractors that I had to come on and tell you. I completely missed this one. And I would further like to know, please, we want to bring you on right now. Did you tell us, share with us, what is your biggest mistake hiring contractors? I want to know. And I believe you're smart. I believe you know what you're doing. I believe you're human just like me, and you've made mistakes and you've lost money possibly, or you know somebody that's lost money and you want to share. So for the next few moments in time, we are going to just have a short conversation. I'm going to give you my mistake that I forgot to put on the list today. Hey class, you can bring them in. Bring them in the table. This, if you want to bring them in, just click the button, click on them, click on that. You can bring it in right there so we can all see it. So I'm going to give you all a bonus one that I forgot to do today. I'm going to give it to you because I love you. Just click on it so you can say hello to him and click it off. We're training Morgan. Morgan is 11, and we are training her. Everybody say, "What up, Morgan?" Everybody say, "What up, Morgan?" Is my 11-year-old daughter. She needs to learn. These are new skills: internet marketing, learning how to do live broadcasting, video editing, all this stuff. You got to learn. They wasn't teaching this stuff in college. In fact, you can't learn this stuff. You can only learn this stuff with somebody that's doing it, right? So let's talk about. I want to tell you, I want to know that there's a link right there in the chat. Put it in the chat one more time, Morgan. Click that one. I would like to bring you on. Please tell me, what is your biggest mistake? We're going to put the link right there. And anybody wants to come in and share with my Roundup family, what was your biggest mistake? The link's right in the chat there. Morgan's putting it in. Click it and come on. If you see somebody, come on, Morgan. What do you say?
Being in another state other than where the work has been done.
Oh man, who is that, Morgan?
Kathy Fields.
Kathy Fields. What's up, Kathy? It's good to see you. Thank you for chiming in. So there is another skill you're going to have to learn. Well, not you. I'm not you. We must know. If you have something going on where you can't put your eyes on it, Kathy, let me give you a little tip. We have to have somebody on payroll. Kathy, if you're doing work outside of the area where you live, we must have somebody on payroll. It is their responsibility, disconnected from the contractor that's doing the work, to report to you. Right. So now in my life, I don't go to visit I don't even visit my own construction sites. Next week, I'm going to show you a property that we got an offer today for $420,000 that I have not hired one contractor. Why? Because I put a barrier in between me and the contractor. This person, that barrier, gets paid to make sure the contractor's doing their job. So, Kathy, when you're doing work outside of the state or outside of where you don't have access to the property, you're going to have to hire a project manager. That is their responsibility to report to you. Somebody's ready to come on, Morgan. To report to you, just bring it on. I don't know. At the bottom down there. Kathy, that person will report to you, right? And then you pay them to check on the contract. Okay, so bring them in, just click it. What does it say? Okay, who is that? What's the name?
It says Mr. Flip by Faith.
Mr. Flip by Faith, you're going to have to, we can't get you on here. Go ahead and log out, come back in. You're going to have to switch your microphone up, go into your settings in your computer there. So while we're waiting for, if you have any mistakes, please come on live, tell to us, tell me. I want to know what has been your biggest mistake.
From the property paying the contractor by cash.
Paying a Who said that?
Williams.
Dwayne Williams. What up, homie? So paying the contractor by Cash App. Man, I don't know about that one. What do you think, Morgan? Can we pay somebody money by Cash App?
I mean, Cash App can be like sketchy because like anybody can just go in there and steal your stuff.
That is true. So I don't know how you. Yeah, I wouldn't pay Cash App, especially we're talking about tens of thousands. What's the name again, Morgan?
Shua, S-H-U-A-N-E.
Shua, S-H-U-A. Shawnee. I don't S-H-U-A. Shawnee. I don't know. S-H-U-A-N-E. Shawnee. I don't know the name. Can't pronounce it. I don't know about that one. Cash App. I don't pay Cash App when we're doing construction jobs. We only pay by check because I want to have a paper trail further. Shawnee, let me give you this. If you do have somebody you need to pay digitally, use a credit card because as one of my biggest mistakes, I didn't even cover it. This was a bonus. The credit card company will protect you when you pay them using the credit card. So you can get the money back if they don't do the work. That's a good one though, Shawnee.
And somebody else is not doing it on the background.
Yeah, background with the contractor. I missed that one too, y'all. You better know who the hell you're hiring. If you're hiring crooks from criminals, here's the thing that I understand I've learned over the years. You can't do a good deal with bad people. You can't do a good deal with bad people. So if you download, write it in the video description, download my PDF, all the 21 mistakes that I did. What was that one again? Who said that one?
Shea, I think. S-H-E-A.
Shay. What was ours again?
Not
Or not doing a background check. Shay, yeah, you got to do. Thank you for that one. You get to do a background check. And it's easy to do. Just go to your state we call it deport here. Go to the state licensing committee and see if they have any violations on their license. Do a quick search in for the other civil courts. See if they got any judgments or liens and stuff that's attached to their name or their company name. I would like to know, please, you can bring it off the screen now. Come on live with me tonight. Share your stories. I want to hear your contractor stories. So let me tell you the one that I missed to tell y'all today. This is going to be 23. So I gave you a bonus, right? So there's the bonus mistake that I want to share with you, roundup, homies. The mistake that I made, a big one, cost me over $20,000. Keep your emotions out of hiring contractors. Keep your emotions out of hiring contractors. Let me give you a story that I did. Let me give you an example. So when you're first, I know it's a big deal. You bought your property. Everybody's feeling good. You spent 100, 200,000. You're buying the house. Morgan, I hope you're hearing this stuff too. You got the financing all straight. You're closing on the deal. You got the endorphins going, all the nostalgia of being a homeowner. And you're going to get in there and you're seeing this property that you bought below market value. And you see all the work that needs to be done. And you're visioning in your mind the kitchen and the bathroom. Everything's going to look all sexy. You're walking in the property and you're thinking about the 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 profit that you're going to be making. What you got?
Somebody said not locking up materials that they can steal.
Oh man, that's a big one. We'll get back to that one. Y'all put your biggest mistake in the chat or hit the button, put it in the Morgan, put our live link in the chat one more time. I want you to come on live with us. So you bought this property. Morgan's going to put that in the video in the chat right there. You bought the property. Everybody's excited. Now you got to hire the contractor. You meet with these contractors for the first time. You're walking through the property. You don't know if this is your guy, but it's just like going on a date. You got the beautiful girl, the lady who showed up. She's all decked out. She's got everything busting out, looking beautiful. You're like, man, you're excited. You're on your best behavior. It is the same way when you're meeting a contractor. You're meeting them there. They don't know you. You don't know them. You don't want them to think that you're an amateur. You want the contractor to think you're a professional and you flip houses full time and you know what you're doing. You're meeting different contractors and you're getting your emotions up. So you meet 1, 2, 3, then you'll get sick and tired of interviewing contractors. So when you meet a contractor at the property, your emotions are on high level, high alert. All right. This is another big mistake, y'all. So you're meeting them and you're like, you know what, man, I like this guy. I like this guy. I want to get to know him. I want to do business with him. I'm thinking about all the money I can make. Let me tell you what happened to me. So there was a guy in my town, right? Guy named I don't even want to give girl's name. Guy, I used to see him. This is back in 2008, 2009, 10, 11. His name kept popping up, kept popping up. I'm like, damn, who is this guy? So I finally met him. I used to see him riding around looking at properties in a Mercedes Benz. I mean, big boy Mercedes, V8, V12. I don't remember what it was. Nice Mercedes. Then I finally went to his house. We'll get back to those in a minute, Morgan. We'll bring those on. I went to his house. Dude lives in a huge house in Williamsburg, Virginia. Williamsburg is an uppity part of the Hampton Roads area, right? So he drives a Mercedes, got a nice car. I seen him, a nice house, big house. I seen him he's doing all types of houses. I'm talking about emotions, keeping your emotions in check when you hire contractors. So I'm like, okay, cool. Years go by. I hear his name. I see him at sites. I see other people doing business with him. I'm kind of new to the business. I've been in the business 5-6 years, but I'm still trying to get my name up, get my game up, get my weight up. So, man, I'm seeing this guy around town. He looks like me, professional. He's doing deals with this. He's got all this money. I can see he's making money. I'm like, this dude is rolling. I'm like, if I want to work with this guy. I would see him in passing, see him in different auctions at the closing company, see him coming out with realtors. I finally was like, look, I mean, I'd like to do some business with you. Is there any way we can work together? Nah, he didn't really know at the time. So months go on. So I meet him again. I see him at different houses. When a house is for sale, different investors are coming in and going. Make sure come live with me. Morgan, put that live in the link, put that live in the chat one more time. I would like for you to come on with me and share your story. So I see him coming and going. I'm witnessing him. I'm introduce myself to him. I want to get to know him. So I was able to wholesale him a house. So I got a house under contract and I sold it to him. Boom, he closed on it. No problem. I'm like, man, this dude is toured. He's been in the business. His name is everywhere. So finally, I sold him house. Cool. I made my little money, went on down the street. So time goes on. I finally met him, saw him somewhere else. I'm like, look, you think I could work with you on something? How can we work together? Because I'm all about collective finance. And Morgan, you're going to notice, Daddy, I do well by myself, but I do better when I work with other people. I make more money when I work with other people. So remember that. So I'm like, look, wow, you think we could do something together? He goes, you know what? He finally calls me. He says, Chris, I got this house. If you buy it, I'll pay for the rehab and fix it up. I'm like, cool, bet. Done deal. Purchase price, I think, was $50,000. This was back in 2000, I don't know, 11, 12. Boom, I buy it, cash. Let's do it. Thank God we put it in my name, closed on it. So I'm like, all right, let me know when you start working on the rehab. I'll come by to see it. So he starts working on the rehab a little bit. He goes, Chris, you know what? I've got so many houses out there. I'm not going to be able to pay for this rehab right now. It's going to take me several months to get to it. But if you've got some extra money, then I'll take your money and start fixing it up. Right. So that was the deal. So let me rewind. The deal was I buy it. He pays for the renovation, fix it up and sells it. We split the profit 50-50. I'm like, great. I'm working with the boss dog, the big dog. I know he knows what he's doing. He's got all the contractors. He's got integrity. He's doing everything right. I'm like, I don't got to worry about it. I'm rolling with the man. So I thought. Right? My emotions. I told you when you meet the contractor, emotions, get these emotions in check. And let me tell you, when I used to see him in action, when I wholesaled him a house, when I would see him in properties, I'm telling y'all, this man had zero emotion. He would walk through a house like this. Look around. All right, Chris, what you want to do? I mean, it was when I would admire this guy. I would see him. I'm like, how in the hell do you have I'm thinking about all the money we can make, 20, 30, 40,000. He's like, looking around. Okay, what you want to do? What are you going to do with this one? Zero emotion. And I want to urge you today and just charge y'all round up, homies. You got to get your emotions in check. You have to. So we bought the property. I put up 50,000. He was supposed to do the renovation. He tells me, Chris, I can't do the renovation. I got hundreds of thousands of dollars tied up in all these other houses. I believed him. I'm like, dude, you the man. No doubt you got millions of dollars out there. Cool. I'll start paying for the rehab so we can get this thing done. He said he'll pay me back as we get rolling. I'll give you the money back. So, okay. I'm like, I meet him. I would just meet him in town. He goes, $5,000. Cool. Keep going. Another 5. Chris, I need another 5. Boom, boom, boom. Next thing we know, we up to 40,000. I'm going by the property. I'm seeing some work done, but then I'm noticing, hold up, this is going by weeks and weeks and weeks. I'm like, hold on, not a lot of work getting done here. What's going on? I'm like, yo, brother, I got 40,000 in this property. Wow, what's going on with the work? When are you gonna start getting this thing done, Chris? Let me tell you, I can't even come back to this house. I can't even get my guys to come back to this house unless you give me some more money. I'm like, hold up, the 40 that I gave you, we only got about $20,000 of work done. What happened to the other 20? He goes, Chris, I put every penny you gave me into that property. That's the most work that we got done. I'm like, brother, so I spent 50 fixing it up. I gave you another 40, and I only got $20,000 worth of work done. I was sick to my stomach. And then he goes, Chris, the thing that really killed me when he told me I don't have any money to put into this property, I stepped up. I'm always trying to ask myself, what can I do? That gets me in trouble a lot. So I'm like, oh, shoot, I'll pay for it. You the man. I want to just be around your presence to learn from you. Come to find out, the man took my money, didn't do the repairs, I heard he was gambling. He told me he had a gambling problem. I'm like, dude, you gamble with my money. So long story short, I had to come in there, spend another 40 to 50. I almost spent $100,000 fixing this property up, which it only took 60. The dude stole my money, and I'm just shocked. I'm just struck to be working with a local guru, so I thought. So keep your emotions in check when you're hiring people or even working with people. Even though somebody might have a reputation for being somebody that's doing a lot of deals, make sure you keep your emotions, have all your paperwork down, and don't let the money get ahead of the job. I should have been inspecting the work, but I thought, hey man, this dude is an expert. He knows what he's doing. He's done hundreds of houses. These dudes doing 40, 50 houses a year. So I thought he had a gambling problem. So round up, I had to leave this last big mistake with you. Keep your emotions in check, not only when you're hiring contractors, but when you're doing business. So download my PDF, my 21 mistakes in the video description. All right, Morgan, if you want to come on live with us, hit it. Let's go back up there and see what other mistakes that my roundup homies would like to share and would like for me to elaborate on. Go back up and click on it. You can scroll all the way up on it and see.
Oh, it's the lady
Bring it on the screen, buddy.
Yeah, she did like a paragraph.
That's cool. Go to the top and scroll down and see what we got. I'd love to know your biggest mistakes so we can share with the roundup homies and see what you got.
So it says the contractor I signed.
The contract? Okay, go ahead.
The contract I signed with the contractor did not provide a specific time frame for completing the project. I hired him to build a 590 square foot house.
500. Okay, 590 square foot house. Okay.
And he said it would take 6 months.
Okay.
It took well over a year
to build a 500 square. Hold on, that's got to be 5,000. How many square feet is that? 500. It might be 500. It must be an addition. What's the name, Morgan?
Only weird.
Okay. I'm sorry.
And he still didn't finish. I ended up firing him and finishing it myself.
Oh no!
Because he said he went over the budget by $20K.
He went over budget too. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
They wanted me to pay even though no change orders were provided.
So he just verbally told you he went over. Oh yeah, you know what? By the way, I went over 20,000. Can I get that? I went over 20,000. Can I get that? What's the name? Pony?
Yeah. P-H-I-O.
Fione. Oh, look at that. Beautiful smile. Fione. Okay. Beautiful smile, Fione. You can take it down, Morgan. Thank you for saying that one. So I'm 20,000 over, y'all. Can I get that?
She said it was an A.
Bring it on screen.
She said it was an ADU.
Oh, an additional dwelling unit in the back. So up north, they don't really do that here in Virginia, but up north, you can build an additional dwelling unit for people to move in and rent out. I think it's a great idea. I've been thinking about doing it here at my house, doing an RV or like an experience for somebody that wants to come in Airbnb. Put in the chat, y'all. your biggest mistake. And don't forget, if you don't have prop stream yet, if you are winging it and don't have a way to pull mortgage information, interest rates, the phone numbers for homeowners, if you don't have a way to pull lists, HOA judgments, divorce records, all that stuff filters to actually locate people pre-foreclosures. Go right here to Chris Property Data and get the free trial. You have to have prop stream. If you, I mean, I meet people and they don't have prop stream. I'm like, how are you operating in this business? You must have a way to pull data as a real estate investor. And I want you to ask yourself, if you're not doing enough deals, do you have the software to do the deals? Okay, so go to Chris Property Data. This is exactly what we use. So her problem was not having, let me see, we got that here. Her problem was number 18, didn't set milestone payment structure. The next time you're going to get paid, contractor, is when all the flooring is done, or the next time you're going to get paid is when all the windows and doors are done, or the next time you're going to get paid is when all the cabinets are in. Milestone payment structures, and another one you needed, Fiona. Is that what it was? Fiona, that's a beautiful name.
Oh,
Fiona, the end. Did we say that right? Fiona. Okay, Fiona. The one we did that the mistake on that was, what was that?
Someone said peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings. Who was that? Taylor, Morgan, say their name. Put the name up.
Philip.
What up, Philip? How you doing, my brother? I know I got it up here. What's another one another one's going to save you? Paying deposit, W-9, not paying materials, including work penalty. Oh, here we go. 14. Not including a late work penalty. Round up. If you haven't already, download my 21 biggest mistakes, the PDFs in the video description. Late penalty. So when you hire a contractor, you can say, look, if this isn't done, if the flooring isn't all complete by, bring them on. If the flooring isn't complete by June 1st, then we're going to charge you $100. We're going to charge you $100 a day or $50 a day until it's done. And the magic with that is, let's say the next draw is $12,000. If they're late 8 days or 30 days, you can say, well, I know I owe you $12,000 if you have a late work penalty, but now you're only going to get $11,500. Who we got on with us, Morgan? Oh, what happened? Come on, round up. Are y'all scared to get on here? Something you can keep the camera off. I don't really care. All right, who else we got? Any other biggest mistakes we need to cover, Morgan? Put the link in there. Put the link in the chat, Morgan, so people can click on it one more time. Round up. Come on with me. I'm getting ready to go to the Rivers Casino here tonight. So if you're in Hampton Roads area, I'm going to be in Rivers Casino, and once I leave here, I'm gone. Not that I'm going to be gambling. I'm going to just go enjoy a libation while my wife gambles. Put it up there on the screen, buddy. Put the name and what are they saying? And don't forget to put our link in the chat so they can come on. And put our link in the JDiscomp. What up, homie? Thank you for coming on.
Running contractors is not that hard. Just finished a ADU brand new construction, 750 square foot.
Cool. Thank you, JD Comp. Yeah, you're right. Running contractors isn't that hard.
And he said first time was nervous, but everything came okay. It was on budget.
Good for you, JD Comp.
And then he said was a general contractor from start to finish.
Good for you. Let me applaud you for that, JD Comp. Let me help you. Let me say that you are blessed, but I will have to tell you, you had a lot of grace in that. Most people, including me, including a lot of people that I train and coach from around the country, don't have a good experience hiring their first contractor. So you got lucky, and I applaud you for that. Anybody else coming on, Morgan? Hit the button if you want to come on live with us tonight before we get ready for the stupid game tomorrow that I don't even know who's playing. Whoever's the Super Bowl is tomorrow. Not the Haskins household. Not will be watching that.
Will be watching.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I don't know what TV you're gonna be watching it on.
Somebody said, "What's up, Chris?"
What's the name, buddy?
Keith Johnson.
What
He was
up,
the
Keith?
one- He was the one who wanted to join.
Oh, your phone's messing up, Keith. That's okay, buddy. Go ahead.
He was the one who joined it last.
You join. You can come on with us, Keith. Tell us what's going on. Let's do it.
He said, "What's up, Chris? I'm a young guy, 23, and I'm saving to invest.
Good for you. Good for you.
Hoping to get my first multi-family house hack deal by the end of this year.
Okay, you got 11 months.
Watching from debut. What did I say?
Watching from what? Watching from Dubuque,
Dubuque, Lower.
Iowa. Dubuque, that's an I. Wow, you from Iowa.
Thanks for your inspiration.
Look at that basketball player, Dubuque. I know nothing about Dubuque. Do you know anything about Iowa?
No.
What's in Iowa?
Okay. So, and then someone said,
Hold up, we got to go back to him real quick, buddy. He wants to get his first multifamily. What's his name again? Jeff? Keith, bring him back up. Keith, first of all, let me applaud you and let me give you some inspiration because you are inspirational to me. The younger generation is understanding. You don't want to come out and be slave for the rest of your life. I don't know what these millennials talking about. I want to rent. I just want to rent for the next 20 years. It's hard building wealth if you're just building wealth outside of hard assets and paper. So it's Justin, right? Oh, Keith. What was it? Keith, I am excited for you. I want to just give you a blessing right here. I want to pray for you and say, look, we all have to make a decision. If you want to buy a multifamily over the next 10 months, there's only going to be one way to do that, and it's going to be making a bunch of offers. Making a bunch of offers. My mentor told me, Chris, it's only one way to buy real estate, making offers. So if you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months in, right, and you're thinking, why can't I get this thing done? Ask yourself this, Keith. Why I keep saying Justin?
His last name is Johnson.
Oh, okay, Keith. That's right. Keith, ask yourself this. I have to ask myself this too. How many offers have I made? How many offers? So far, over the last few weeks, I think I've made 20 offers. So we got one under contract. I'm looking at another one. Let me know if I can help you. It all boils down to the offers. All right, make some offers.
Philip said,
what up, Philip? Is it a new Philip or the same one?
I don't know.
Peace and blessings, brother. Oh, yeah, we got him already. Who else? Is that it?
He said, the ascending ancient. The ascending ancient. That's his name.
Oh, the ascending ancient. Okay, that's cool. What up, the ascending ancient? What up? What do you say?
I had an experience with a scumbag contract.
Oh, damn. Scumbag.
$5,000 down payment.
Payment for what? Kettle fee. What's that? What is this dog doing? Hold on. Missy, what is wrong with you? Come on in here. Come on. You can. Come on, girl. Come on, Missy. What in the world? I'm listening, Morgan. I'm listening. What is that?
CED.
Why can't I? Can't see this stupid thing. Scumbag contractor, $5,000 down. Why can't I take the captions off this stupid thing? My phone, I can't read it. Cedar payment for a cedar fence and they never showed up. The sending ancient. Why? Okay, so your mistake was giving all the money up front. That is mistake number one. We do not give the contractor, especially if it's a new relationship. We can't. And I'm not mad at you. I've been there too. I've lost enough money for a lot of people. We don't give the contractor money up front. Deal solved. Now, a lot of contractors want money up front, but the way we circumvent that, what do? We pay for materials only. So you can have the materials delivered to the site and then pay for labor as you go. Let me repeat that. Have materials delivered to the site. Let's say that's 5 grand. So what happens is the contractor says, it's gonna cost me 10 grand to get started. 5, 6,000 for materials, and then 4,000 for my guys. Okay, cool. Let me help you with all that, player. I'm gonna take all the materials, deliver them to the site, and then you got that I can pay you that 4,000 in increments as you go, right? So I don't have to worry about it. I'm good on a credit card on materials, but then I pay labor as you go. Ascending ancient. I'm sorry to hear that. Next one, but we don't pay up front. That's one of the rules. If you can help it.
Judges comp.
Judas Comp. What up, Judas Comp?
Thank you, Chris. Great work and great info you give.
Thank you for. You know what? I got to tell you, Judas Comp. Is that how you said? Judas Comp. You have no idea. Like people would think that I'm like serving you. I mean, I am. I'm here, but I can't tell you how much of it is. How much of it is an honor for me to be a servant. Do y'all know? I mean, it's like I wake up in the morning. I'm like, who am I serving? Like I sometimes I tear up because all I did for the first part of my life was serve my damn self. I'm embarrassed. All I did. Now I get to be a servant. I'm like, use me. So thank you for you allow me to serve. If it wasn't for you, I mean, nobody would. So the feeling's mutual. Thank you, Judis Kant. I don't know what that is. All right, next.
That ain't nothing in Iowa but cornfields. So lol.
That LOL, Morgan. That's what laugh out loud. You knew that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you younger than me. How you not know? All right, go.
Okay.
Put the thing, Morgan. Put our live link in the chat one more time. Can somebody come on with me live tonight? I mean, y'all got me here just by myself. I want to hear some stories. The stories.
Okay, so Andrew K said,
what up, Andrew?
Oh no, not joining on StreamYard. I look like a slap donkey.
Who said that? Joni? Andrew. Come on, Andrew. Look at me. I look.
Hello from St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Thank you for all your hard work and information and wisdom you give for being an inspiration.
Thank you, man. It is my honor. It is my honor, man. It's my honor to be a servant. I'm just a servant. Don't say that too loud to my wife. I'm already doing enough serving for her. And she still ain't happy. Still ain't happy. Hit it, Andrew.
So,
next.
The next one, Andrew K said, how many quotes do you get if you're new to investing in a new area? Do you tell them what work you want done, or do you let them let the contractors tell you?
Yeah, okay, Andrew, good question. So when I'm hiring a new contractor, I have to make sure, number 2, this is on the PDF that you're going to download in the video description, not getting a detailed scope of work. Either going to be you, or remember I said, if you can't be there, have somebody on payroll. So what I've learned, Ron LeGrand, I'm telling y'all, man, hanging out. Do you know I have Ron LeGrand's cell phone in my phone? I have his cell phone number in my phone. Can y'all believe that? I have Ron LeGrand's, I can say this, I have Ron LeGrand's cell phone number. Wow, that's really cool to say. So the more ultra successful people you hang around with, it's almost like a vibration. It forces your mind to think bigger. Can you imagine you hanging out with Ron and you talking about, I don't have the money to do that rehab. Like, what do you mean you don't have the money? Let's go get the money. Let's go do it's almost like, so that's Andrew, what I'm saying that to say, Ron told me there are people out there that can do things better than you. You know how we all think, if it ain't done by me, do it. If you want it done right, do it yourself. That is the worst saying that I've ever heard. That is the worst saying that you can apply to business, because that barrier that you're going to put in between the contractor, hire a project manager. They will get, I promise you, they get you straight. and they will be accountable. If the stuff's not done right, guess who don't get paid? Project manager. So that should have been one of my biggest mistakes. Hiring a project manager. You got project manager here, they get paid to make sure the contractors are doing what they're supposed to do. So you're going to have it's an expense. But the good thing about it is when you hire people, you can scale. If you do it all, you're going to end up throwing your back out like that did. Andrew, good question though. Project manager.
Andrew said, yep, I almost. I'm also on Planet Ron. I have listened to plenty of more Ron than other morons.
We all are morons in our own right, right? He'll tell you, Ron will make you feel that small. Like, what are you crazy? Ron LeGrand is one of the richest white dudes that I know. I've been able to hang out with him. I've interviewed him. Y'all go to my channel. I got an interview with him. I went to dinner with him several times. I've been to all his trainings. Is that the last one?
Mhm.
No more? All right, I'm going to give y'all a few more minutes to come on live. Put the link in there one more time, Morgan, and we're gone. Round up, homies. It is such an honor. I know you guys appreciate all we do for you here. I'm bringing my daughters in so we can learn. Hit that link. It's right there in the chat. Come on live with me now. Tell me a story. If not, we're going to get out of here. And I'm going to go see if my wife is ready to go. Princess? All right, I'm ready. We're going to go to the casino tonight. And tonight, I'm probably going to spend $100. That's it. My max. And that's shit pushing it. The only reason I'm doing that because I sold a house the other day and I'm not into this. So hiring contractors, the main reason I went live tonight was to tell you one of the mistakes I missed was keeping your emotions in check when hiring contractors. I remember all the phone calls I get from coaching clients. Chris, what about this contractor? He did this. You don't need to hire the guy that can start today. Go ahead, Morgan.
Andrew, hey.
What up, Andrew?
He said, do you have more training videos on
Hey.
using W9s?
Morgan's in here with me. Come on in. She's in here with me. I'm live. I'm done. I'm done though.
You are the first time I've heard of using them.
Oh yeah, W9s. That's one of my big mistakes. Number 16. Not getting a not. And you know what? Let me tell y'all. We are hiring contractors. Did you understand? We're hiring contractors. So make sure you know who you getting in business with before you do. You got to get a W9 because I've been audited. The IRS, there will come a time where the IRS has said you made a certain amount of hundreds of thousands. Was it all profit? Did you have expenses? Did you save it all? Did you spend it? So the W9 is going to save your booty when you go in there and they say, well, Chris, it says here you spent $80,000 with the contractor. Could you show me the proof? Well, Miss IRS auditor, boom, there's a W9. Go talk to them about it. You see, the W9, the IRS, all they care about is income and expenses. Income and expenses. So if you go in there and you say, let's say, for instance, we got guy number one. Guy number one, he writes a check to Joe Blow for $20,000 over the time. He paid him $20,000. The IRS doesn't know whether you actually paid them and then they gave you the money back or a portion of the money back, or you paid them and they kept it. So guy number one pays them and does not collect the W9. So when they go get audited, all they have is a canceled check and a receipt. Or guy number two has a canceled check and a W9. The W9 says Chris Haskins paid Joe Blow $20,000. That's an expense. So now what can the IRS do? They can go after Joe Blow because that W9 gets reported to the IRS and they get a 1099. Okay, so that's why we do W9s, because I don't want to have any problems with my expenses. And Lord, I've had enough problems with the IRS. I don't want no more. There's one people I want to mess with. Any other questions on there, Morgan? Okay, thank you guys for, even though you didn't come on live with me, thank you for sharing some of your mistakes so we can get the word out and help our community to grow, have a higher level of consciousness, because we don't know this stuff. We think Buy the house, let the contractor just take care of all the work. Call me when it's all done, and I'll come back in and sell it. Don't work. Remember that? Doesn't work. Is it doesn't work or don't work? Remember that at Miss Sharon's office? Doesn't work like that, y'all. Okay. What else we got here? Ouch. Round up, homies. Make sure you take a second and subscribe to the channel. Hear this stuff and go back. I'll link my 21 biggest mistakes hiring contractors. I'll put that in the video description too for that video so you'll have it. Much love to you. Share, like this content, and we'll see you. You want to share everybody, Morgan? You want to show everybody, Missy, what I got to deal with every day?
I want to show face.
You can just hold the dog up. Yo, this is what I got to deal with every day. This is what I got to deal with every day. There you go. Look at this cutie little foolishness. I get you just little. Look at little. How can you say no to this face? Okay.
Oh, somebody said good night. What's her name?
Oh, that's cool. Good night, Charmaine. I'll see y'all on my next video. You can hit the little button that says "in live." Let's go to the casino.